Right now, I'm in a comfortable position. I got people who listen, they show love and listen. Right now, I'm in a comfortable position. I got people who listen, they show love and listen. Do you not understand what I did to get here? Took a stand like a man, face to face with my fears. I don't think they understand the weight the hero holds is heavy. So much weight up on these shoulders, it's getting harder to carry. I believe for this music thing, no higher priority. All I need is a dream and I act it out accordingly. Completely self-absorbed, consumed by self-improvement. Give a fuck what they do when I'm working to bring it to them. Fucking off relationships with no attention span. My head is spinning round in circles, who gon' catch me when I land? A selfish little bugger, no time for lazy motherfuckers. Said I'm coming with that thunder, so you better run for cover. No time for a lover when all you do is go in. Spin with the rhythm again, begin when the last song ends. Oh, the pressure, could you believe we started from ground zero? That's why I'm holding nothing back. Anxiety of the hero. Right now, I'm in a comfortable position. I got people who listen, they show love and listen. Right now, I'm in a comfortable position. I got people who listen, they show love and listen. Right now, I'm in a comfortable position. I got people who listen, they show love and listen. Right now, I'm in a comfortable position. I got people who listen, they show love and listen.
Snoop.
Yeah.
That shit's sick as fuck, bro.
Thank
Don't
you.
be acting, bro. We homies, bro.
I ain't acting.
Hey,
man.
so ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, lovers, listeners, and friends, my friend actually here in A23 Studios, coming to you live at the Harmon Warhol show. He is the Bloody Paisa. He is the Daywalker. We call him Dialect.
Yeah. With an X at the end.
Yeah, or 8.
Dialects.
Dialects. That's how I said it. That's it.
Sounded like it.
My lips is going on.
Hey, cheers, though.
Oh, cheers. Cheers, mate.
Thank you for having me.
Oh,
This is
bro.
a very
You're
fucking
probably the most
wonderful
reoccurring guest on the show so far.
I'm trying
now
to
that you've
be.
been at the studio.
I want to fucking jump in when you have, like, other people, too, and just kind of sit on the side and just fucking make jokes and shit.
Be a fly on the wall.
Yeah.
Why is that? Like,
I like the idea.
I like, well, like, even like with Drew, I think he should have his own show where it's just him, because he's like a guy, I feel like it should be just him every now and then have a guest or something. I feel like you would definitely be a guy who could contribute, being like what you say, like being on the side and being like putting your own like.
I don't always have to be the focal point.
Yeah,
you know
no, because you have
yeah.
like, you're like, when you say something more, because I say a bunch of shit and then it hits. Where most of the time when you say something, it pretty much hits because you're more calculated.
Yeah, I come in and out.
Yeah.
I'm like an introvert.
Would you say your album's like that?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
In and out. I feel like in the album, I'm fucking all up in that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Don't be afraid of it. Put it in your face.
Are you sure?
It's not gay, bro.
You sure?
It's not
You promise?
I promise. You're good, but go ahead.
Cool. Yeah. No, this is fucking. I'm hella happy to be here because I was telling Harmon earlier, like I saw how this fucking Harmon Warhol show started in his car, smoking weed, talking to himself on a cell phone, and fucking 50 podcasts later or so, here we are. Fucking, he has an established studio. I mean, I remember we came to a show here and we're like, damn, it'd be tight to perform there. Yeah. All of a sudden, you're set up in here. This is your place of work now. You know what I'm saying? This is where you go to work. You have all your shit set up. You have people supporting you, and it's fucking, it's awesome to see the progress. And that just shows, like, fucking consistency and what happens with consistency and where you can get with consistency. And now, like, fucking, this show's pretty legit, and people are coming to you, and you may not even want all the people that are coming to you on the show. It's more people that take it serious or take themselves serious as artists or whatever they are, you know, and That's a beautiful thing.
Yeah, it's become an entity within itself.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, even though it's just my show, but I don't really find it's my show. I think it's kind of like everybody's show because at times I gotta do things or work for it and make sure like it's out there and being consistent. You know what I mean? And like I like putting that pressure on myself. You know, like saying like, oh, I'm gonna put 3 out or 2 out. It makes me make sure to sit on that computer. You know what I mean? And get that work out there.
You gotta call your own shot and fucking go for it.
Yeah, so you got your project Will Be Done.
Yes.
I'm actually super fucking stoked for it and love it. Honestly, like, it's crazy because from What I Will from this is definitely, like, the continuation in the next spot. You finally found, like, I think your full confidence as being a MC, rapper, a person, you know what I mean? All that, it just as an entity within itself. Like, you actually printed out. We got stickers here at A23. This is a full project. Had a good rollout.
Yeah.
We had a release party. We had hella fun at.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, how do you feel like this is coming out and everything and being, like, super official on this go-around?
I feel like we've come a long way since the days on the stoop, man.
Yeah.
Like, I really feel as fucking corny as that sounds like, dude, the first project we did, I still love to this day. You know what I'm saying? But it was like putting your toes in a little bit. And still some of those songs I'll still perform with confidence. I love it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
but
yeah.
It was tight to just be able to grab that first idea of Will Be Done and continue on and make a full fucking length album out of it and it not be too like redundant or you know what I'm saying? So it's a dope ass feeling. Like this like just this fucking hard copy and shit like this. This shit blows my mind. You know, having this, I'm like, it's a full length concept album, you know what I mean? And it's like,
let me see it real quick.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go down it right here. So because the thing is, like, it's weird being with Dialect because out of other people, like I was there for most of this being done, like, as the progress and things just hanging out and everything. But let's just go ahead and walk through it real quick. So like, Will Be Done, the intro, you know what I mean? Like, how'd that come about? Was that one of the first songs or last songs?
Believe it or not, that was one of the last songs.
Yeah, usually it is.
To not only write but like record too. I think I recorded it and it wasn't sitting right, so we jumped back in on it. But that was like, it topped it off.
Yeah, that's
because I was working on tracks almost before the full concept was ready. I didn't even know what the fucking full direction I was gonna go with it, and that's
just like,
that
was the new shit, and that was the new thing because Yuck came through with the beats. And
hell yeah,
like, yeah. It was almost like a two-wave thing with you because it finally you kind of got like 6 or something, 7, and then like he was just like, oh, we got a project and gave like another 6 that you did. It seemed like or something. Yeah,
I remember getting that beat and I was like, fuck, I think this is the one I'm gonna drop right in the front and just make it the thesis of the album.
Ooh,
you know what I'm saying?
Thesis.
Yeah, the thesis.
Yeah.
And just establish it. Like, what is this project about? What am I doing? What are you gonna hear from front to back? And
it does do that for sure.
I think so too.
But then actually the next song is one of my favorite ones, and I think a lot of other people's favorite ones, Anxiety of the Hero.
Yeah.
And like that's actually like super dope to me. Like what about that one? Like what was that at? You know? And how
speaking of you being there for the process, when I was writing that and I wrote the chorus, you were the first person I spit it to, like in the studio when I was vibing out, and you're like, oh, I fucking like that shit. And I do get a lot of compliments on that one because it's like. Even today, someone at work was telling me, he was like, well, that's like your story. So
see, that's what I'm saying. I feel like a lot of the songs is like you're creating a mood or a concept on one, and then the other one is like your actual real life. Like you're literally, it's not even.
It's like in and out of it.
It's either at like you're trying to like almost like empathize with a feeling or recreate a feeling or a moment, or it's literally like you're just like reciting what exactly what happened.
Yeah,
and I like that. You know,
I like it too, man. I feel like. I've always wanted to like make music that's truthful to me, you know, whether it's the content that people want to hear. I want to be like, what am I about? Because people want to hear your fucking story. Like, you can make songs about this, turn up, maybe you live that life, but it's like, what are you really about?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And some of the shit in there is what I'm fucking really about. Yeah, well, what about the Stoop Gang? Come a long day since the gang on Stoop. We came a long days from the days on Stoop. Yeah, so that's kind of, these last 2 songs are similar in a sense, like Anxiety of the Hero is my personal story, and then Stoop Gang is like us as a group, because, you know, we all grew up fucking freestyling in the car, you know, infamous rapper story.
That's one of those songs, like, that was you just reciting your regular life and shit, you know?
And then, like, also, too, speaking of, like, building confidence and shit like that, you know, it took me a while to be confident with my content, and I always wrote
I didn't have the confidence to rap it all. Always, you know
and
what I'm saying?
That's another thing that stuck out for me, which means these songs mean so much more to me. That's why I feel like one of your like biggest fans, or like, you know, you're one of my favorite rappers, is because I like the things you spit. I don't need to do no research because I lived it with you. Like, you know, maybe not your whole life, but you know.
But you were there for the upbringing and the music and shit like that. With my brothers, the Brotherhood, fucking Halls we fucked with, and Andrew, of course.
That was Dusty. And matter of fact, on Dusty, we'll go skip forward, but Dusty Pianos, your brothers are both on.
Yeah, it's both of my brothers, so...
and we gotta see that performed. At some point or another, I need to see that performed. I don't give a fuck.
Tell them.
And especially, I mean, I love you, Toby, but I need to see Lex on that shit, but just like, never bow down.
His verse is sick as fuck on that shit.
I would love to see how he performs that live.
Yeah. And Toby singing is just like, oh, it's a feeling. It's a vibe. It's a vibe.
It's like,
I would love to perform that with them one day. We'll figure it out. We'll do our own show and have
do
them
you
fucking
really
both
feel
on there.
you're the rebel of the underground?
Yeah, I am the fucking rebel of the underground.
Why do you feel you're the rebel of the underground?
I just feel like I'm different than a lot of motherfuckers, man. And I'm not saying like in a good way or a bad way. I'm just different. Like, I don't know. I feel like I don't give a fuck about a lot of like certain things that other people do give a fuck about, and like there's a certain tone and a certain thing that sells more. People at the show will fucking turn up more and dance more, and it's just like I'm more true to myself. That's more important to me than matching the quota of, say, what's fucking cool or popping at the same time. So that's why I feel like I'm the rebel of the underground.
It's just because you just also don't want to be inauthentic, you know what I mean? You want to be yourself. You know what I mean? You don't want to step outside your character and promote something that you're really not about and have to perform over and over again.
If I could, maybe I would. I don't know, but that's just not me.
Or if the sound is, or the feeling is, or maybe if you're living that at the moment, you can make some fucking, you know what I mean, some ignorant shit. But like,
which I do. I'll write shit that's out of my element.
We got a song coming.
Yeah. I hear that song and I'm like, fuck, dog.
But you see what I'm saying? Like,
I'll do that shit, man. I just love fucking writing and recording music. Like, whatever I'm feeling at the time, whether it's fucking ignorant shit, whether it's introspective shit, whether it's turn up shit, whether it's sad shit, you know, that's what I'm gonna fucking... Whatever the beat basically is saying to me is what I'm gonna make on the song. So...
What is Will Be Done? Like, what is that entitled and, like, ever mean? Like, what does this project mean to you? You know what I mean?
So, like, Will Be Done, I mean, we can go back to What I Will. What I Will is, like, imagining the power of will and what it could do for you, you know, coming out of your shell. You know, imagining a life better than the one you have, or say you have a dream. You know, imagine what can happen. And Will Be Done is, like, manifesting that dream and seeing it come into the flesh. And so it's more like, because even the songs I was like writing for this shit is like, this is me right now 100%. You know what I'm saying? Dreams manifested. Fucking Jesus, man.
What?
Nothing.
My bad, I didn't try to...
It's a little distracting.
I thought I was gonna be thugged out. I thought you were gonna be like, yeah.
Give me that shit.
Alright, but for the Will Be Done, go ahead,
Yeah, it's just coming to fruition of everything that I've dreamed and wanted to do. I've always wanted to make a full-length album, which I've never done before. It's just been EPs or singles before.
Yeah, if it was up to Dialect, he put 20 songs on an album.
I know. I'm like, man, I'm sitting on songs right now, like, damn,
we were sitting in the room, we're sitting in the room with Yuck and shit, we're like, you're like, yo, I think like 13 or 14, and we're like...
You can't do that shit. It takes a lot to even
I was like 8 or 9, bro, like, let's do these, you can put those out as a singles, and it's not like those songs, it's just like certain things, like, the thing is why I'm so happy you did do 10 songs, because you really... And you took your time. It took almost over a year since What I Will, right?
Yeah, it was because we were working on shit in between. Like, fucking... We did Stockton Renegade beginning of the year. So we ended with the album with Braxy, Three Thieves, me, Braxy, Yuck Nasty.
And then I came out twice.
Then we did Stockton Renegade, and then we worked on...
What I Will came out?
What I Will came out
like
March.
Almost 2 years ago then, huh?
Yeah. 3 in March?
Nah. 2 years. It's gotta be 2. Isn't it weird how time flies like that shit?
2018. Yeah, so 2 years.
Didn't you come out the end of the year, or when did What I Will?
It came out the day I was born. This shit was inside of me. Inside of me.
All right, don't be.
2018, son. And then
Okay,
yeah.
I'm just making sure.
And then at the end of that year, we did a fucking duo EP with Braxy. And then it was your 2 projects, and then this one came out.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's all the Rebel Activity projects. And then Andrew put out, or Young Nasty put out his
he put out projects
too. I think he
too.
put out 2.
As far as the whole collective and everything, it's just crazy, like, how the projects come through and out. Like, Braxton put out one after you.
Yeah.
Hopefully I start, I think me and Yep will be the ones putting out, like, some projects. He'll put an EP out, I'll put some singles out here soon, you know.
I know we have a couple in the background.
Yeah, we have actually a few. Hopefully we get that project with Zeps done, too.
That'd be tight.
Spoiler!
He might not even know he's involved in this project.
No, he is, bro. We're gonna get 6 songs. I think we should do a 6-song EP with Zeps. I think,
or even 5. You know what I'm saying?
Whatever, something like that. But something like a good amount, so we, like, because it's not gonna be a while till we do this again, because it's super hard with everybody's schedules.
It is with the schedules. Me and this motherfucker could work on music any given fucking weekend, basically. I think that's why we fuck with each other a lot. It's because we're available to work on shit.
All right, this is me being vulnerable right now, bro. Like, how much do you like having me around?
Not that much.
Ah, you got it.
Sometimes I don't even know if I like you.
Oh, no.
Or maybe I'm just lonely and I need company.
Oh, dude, that doesn't feel good. Because I know that's part. That's hardly. Even if you're kidding, that's fuck you. Fuck you.
I'm playing, man.
No, fuck you.
You can come over once a week.
No, I love Dialect.
Nah, we fuck with each other, man, and it's I fuck with you because of your energy. I fuck with you because you're down. I've like when I'm in the studio, you come around, you fucking critique my shit, let me know, like you kind of bring me back to reality, push me. I mean, the shit talk that we do to each other is fucking motivation, and that shit like I do with my brothers and all my closest friends like you. Is like we push each other. Yeah, we push each other.
That's also how I was raised.
Banter.
I was raised like that, bro. Like my family talks shit on each other, like, but like we do it just to call each other out because we think it's funny. It's not like because we're trying to like degrade you. We just thought it's funny. Like sometimes you can get a little too close and escape someone, but like we're really just poking fun of like because we love you so much, you know.
Yeah, that's what it's all about, man. You gotta keep people on your toes and shit, and like it's fucking tough love. I was raised off tough love, and that shit made me stronger. And
raised by British wolves.
Basically, a couple of them.
Okay, so let's talk about 2 songs right now, and then one. We'll go to your song that you like, Lady Brown. Me and Yuck we're not saying we don't like the song. We think that there's like probably 4 songs better than it that we like better. You know what I mean? But Lady Brown gets a lot of good reviews.
The most common listeners probably jump onto the Lady Brown shit, and even the Cold Metal one too. Like basically the 2 songs about women. That's easier listening for some people.
Yeah.
But there's like singing involved with Lady Brown. It's smoother. It's a slower flow. People like slower fucking rap music these days, and I'm very aware of that. Even though my pace is a little quicker. I like the quicker pace shit.
I see that. Yeah,
I love it. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's the in thing or not, it's just like it doesn't have to be like fucking super speed rap and shit.
No, I know.
But just like the extra syllables and just cramming bars and extra content into each measure is I love that shit.
That's why I like working with you because I don't like doing that too much. Like I like doing it a little bit or whatever.
Yeah.
And then I like being like the opposite of you.
I kind of push you in between it a little bit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, when we freestyle, it's different too. Like fucking.
Yeah.
But I don't know. People like songs about women too, and I think also those 2 songs are relatable. So like you could put yourself in that position. As you're listening, like Cold Metal, you're like, everyone's kind of gone through like a little breakup and shit like that. It's like a little breakup song. The other one's like a love song, like first time talking to someone, you're fucking infatuated with them, whether it goes anywhere or not. So it's one of those just relatable 2 tracks. That's why people fuck with it straight out the bat. Yeah.
So Dialect, what's up with you and the ladies?
Which one?
Oh!
Which one? I'm a selfish motherfucker.
Are you a man? Are you a romantic, hopeless romantic?
I am. Yeah.
Are you?
I'll fucking rub your feet.
What a softie.
Yeah.
That's what's up. So any ladies out there, you know what I mean, holler at the nigga.
Holler.
So let me go to
Pay for dinner.
I will go ahead and say, even though I like a lot of other songs too, that they've kind of compete with it as my favorite one, but I would say overall my favorite song, and I think a lot of niggas will enjoy, is Lucid Dreams. Because you performed it, and even that's the one song you perform where niggas is like really bobbing their heads.
It's got
like,
the bouncy vibes to it.
Bumps it, yeah.
The beat is just super fucking sick.
At the end of the day, we have to realize, like, I mean, you're a white rapper and shit, so when you have to go that stigma or whatever.
Yeah.
What I mean?
Which I don't ever fucking think about, but like, when you bring it up, I'm like, oh yeah, it's fucking true. I guess
because like some of our shows, it's like the hipster young crowd where I'm like, oh, this is cool for you. But some of those crowds we did, there's a bunch of black people there, so I'm like, niggas is like, I want to vibe, I want to dance.
Like the youngsters, they want like bouncy turn up.
They're like,
shit.
yeah, nigga, okay, you can rap, you know what I mean? But like, what's the vibe? And then like when you do that one though, like niggas is just like, and it's weird because it's like a weirder song.
It's a weirder song.
But the beat though and the flow is like. It's almost like some, you don't even realize that you almost did like a trap song almost on that shit.
It's close to it, but it's like weird, like fucking lucid dream content, like psych trip, and I'm just like, every once in a while I write a song like that.
I think you didn't even know what you did right there because you thought you did this, but like I was like, nigga, because like even when I first heard it, I'm like, this nigga don't even know he made like a little thumper banger, like
because I could have went in a whole different direction with the song.
Yeah.
But that was just one of those ones, like I was feeling that at the time, like I was feeling that kind of dreamscape. I felt like fucking
every song
vibe.
you did, because like again, like you showed certain things where like Cold Metal, like that's a different type of flow and vibe. Even the beginning will be done, like that's a certain type of flow and vibe. Lady Brown's a type of certain flow and vibe, but you stayed in character of yourself, but on all these beats that kind of showed your versatility of like, hey, I can go fast, I can go slow, I can go soft, I can go whatever, but I'm still me and all these things. You didn't have to like go and do like when you did Lucid Dreams, you did almost like a trap song or a type of new type beat, type of new style thing that's popular, but you did it your own way without even noticing it, And
that also goes to show what Yuck Nasty can do. Fucking making beats though, like he can make any type of fucking beat you can imagine, and it's like he'll fucking crack them out, and then I'll just find the vibe that I'm feeling at the time, and that's kind of what made this project so versatile. Is just each song is has its own little different thing to it.
It just has its own, like every song can stand by itself on alone. You know what I mean? It's not like even though like the flow, all the energy is the same. That's why you can put it in a complete project. You know what I mean? But there's not like a whole like this song leads to this and that thing. It's more of just like the flow and energy.
I know. I thought about like once we were sitting on them and it didn't have a full concept. I was like, shit, should I just start pumping these out? Because I haven't put out music for like 6 months or whatever it was. Yeah. And the way it kind of came together, I was like, oh, this makes more sense listening front to back, because then you get the whole fucking energy
spectrum. And then it also just shows you as an artist of where you're at right now. And like honestly, seeing the confidence, bro, from Will Be Done, or from What I Will to Will Be Done, it's just like, oh, this nigga found his niche and who he is. And I'm looking. This project made me realize like whether this is a continuation of Will Be Done, I don't know what you ever think. But your next project, it almost has me looking forward more now to the next one, because I'm like, all right, now what are you gonna do to outdo yourself on this one? And that's kind of fucked up to say because this one just came out and everything. But like, whenever a year or two from now, whatever you put out a project, you know what I mean? Because I know you're gonna have singles come out later on this year and stuff. But it's just like, I'm curious to see what the next thing is.
I'm curious too. I got a couple ideas. I'm like, I don't know. It could be something completely fucking different, like completely left field different, or it could be fucking a continuation of the same concept. You know. Like I said, I just fucking make it how I feel it at the time and see what comes out.
Speaking of what just comes out when you can finish this phrase?
Penis!
You know you're in Stockton when?
There's stickers all over the fucking walls.
Why do you say that?
I don't know. There's just stickers everywhere.
There is stickers everywhere. And you can
Shout out to Young Nasty texting me right now in the middle of the podcast. He should be here.
What did he say?
He said, you're so fucking tight. You're my favorite rapper. Next to Price Ellis.
It's so funny, honestly, because like the way he looks in my eyes when he says that, like, okay, bro, I get it. I know. I get it. Fuck.
It's funny because there's truth to that shit.
That's what I'm laughing on. That's exactly what something he would say.
Yeah.
But and then so your one of your favorite artists is Tech Nine.
Yeah, I fucking love Tech Nine.
What are one of your favorite 3 songs from Tech Nine?
I like that. Like I ain't whatever.
Can you recite some of it?
No, I can't.
Okay.
It's too fast.
So many people always do that. Every time I'm like, nah, I'm not gonna do it.
Honestly, when like people are like, "What's your favorite?" I'm like, "I don't fucking know what's my favorite. Nothing, bro." Like that's like always a question. I'm like, "I don't know. Everything's my favorite. Nothing's my favorite." That's like kind of like my thing.
Yeah, but the thing is, what gets
I like Tech Nine and his whole fucking rap label too, though. Like all the artists on it, cause they're independent.
Name the top 3 people from Strange Music you like.
I like Cess Crew,
Okay.
which is the duo. It's a duo between 2 rappers, and then what's the other one? It's Recognize is his name, and then their duo is called I don't fucking know right now.
Is that what it's called, or you just don't know?
That's what it's called.
Really? Mm-hmm. I don't know right now?
Mm-hmm.
See, I don't believe
That's what it's called.
Alright, well...
Independent music.
And then, so going on to that, you like Leonardo DiCaprio, because I always do Brad Pitt.
He just asked me, he's like, what's your 3 favorite actors? I'm like, I don't know. And I was like, I like Leonardo DiCaprio. He has some badass movies.
Alright, so if you're Leonardo...
I like that dude from that fucking shooting movie where they bend the bullets around. He's tight in every fucking
Okay,
movie.
what about that dude? So you'd be that guy? So like I'm just saying, like...
I don't even know his name right now.
Because he played the guy from X-Men too, Xavier.
Yeah, and he was in that fucking weird-ass movie. What was that? Where he was bald and he had like 7 fucking personalities and shit.
Oh, bro. That movie was one of my favorite, bro. Like, the way he acted, I was just like, bro. Like, I can't even say words because I'm like, I was like, damn, that's acting right
These
there.
method actors are
That's
sick. Christian Bale's hella tight too, honestly. Like, he plays a lot of tight roles to me.
I just think you like Batman.
I fucking want to be Batman. I either want to be Batman or fucking Tech Nine. Like, one of those two.
Why was it Tech 9 was Batman?
I don't know.
Maybe he is.
I've never seen a black Batman yet.
Wow, bro.
Just saying.
Hey, if Aquaman could be fucking racially ambiguous, the nigga...
Was it?
Jason Momoa, Aquaman. He's racially ambiguous. We don't know what the fuck he is. He could be everybody.
He looked like fucking someone out the sea to me. I don't know. Merman?
Well,
Buff-ass merman? With
the
long
original
hair?
Aquaman is blonde hair.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
That's why blonde hair, white dude, you know what I mean? So that's what I'm saying. If we can go ahead and... So anywho, nigga...
Anyway, you want to know my favorite color too, or like? It's turquoise, by the way. If you want.
Is it turquoise?
No.
I was about to say because you're like an old lady in Arizona or something.
I'm fucking basic. I like blue.
Yeah, I can tell, bro.
Yeah, blue's cool.
If you're gonna have a show, bro, and have like 4 people perform, 4 or 5 people perform in a 30,000 seat arena, who would it be? Dead or alive?
I'd fucking like, it wouldn't even make sense, but like Muse live is like the tightest shit to me, like to fucking like be
Have you seen them before?
Yeah.
Okay.
Me and Yuck Nasty went and saw them. That shit was like, that was my favorite like rock concert ever. I like Prof as a performer from Rhymesayers, just because it's just like everything, all the shows I see, I've never seen them live, but I'm like, you look like your shit is a fucking party. I don't know who else. Who would you want to fucking like come out to, rap wise?
Rap wise, just rap wise, because mine wouldn't be a whole lot of rap. Mine would be like me. It'd be like Rebel. I wouldn't even do me. It'd be like Rebel Activity would have a set of like an hour, and we'd do like our favorite songs that we do.
Yeah.
And then like I would count us as a one entity thing, and we wouldn't even close. We would do like middle set or like second to the first.
I don't give a fuck. I can do it 10 hours before.
I would have if I wanted to see rappers, just straight rappers, and we're not doing like if we're just doing rappers, I'm doing fucking Kendrick, I'm doing fucking J. Cole, I'm doing motherfucking Dead or Alive, I'm doing fucking Triple X because I want to see how his set would be because I like his fucking grunge.
What about DMX?
Nah, I'm not doing DMX.
What about Snoop Dogg?
Yeah, if only Snoop Dogg did it and he had half of his set or more, half of his set was with Pharrell Williams. So yeah, if you count that as a duo with Charlie Wilson.
That'd be tight.
And then like just rapper that I really like, Flatbush Zombies. Yeah, they're like one of
Fuck is
my
that?
favorite. Yeah, Flatbush Zombies. And then another just rap person, just to throw it out there, dead or alive, just because he's dead, Nipsey Hussle.
Okay.
Yeah, just because I would think that'd be like
I wasn't even
epic.
thinking of
Just because he's dead, just so
Dead
I'd
or
bring him back
Alive.
to life and listen to that shit, because he has some, like, he has like 5 songs that I like love. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Same thing with Mac Miller, like, as far as the whole thing, I love what you do and stuff, but like, as far as like, you know, like, I like a lot of R&B and like slow type, lo-fi type beats. So like when you got that like last time that I checked, like
That's
nigga,
not
like I'm
fresh.
like nigga, like he came hard, you know what I mean? But yeah, those would probably be my rappers, just because like if it was just rappers, but if it wasn't, I'd be like having other people and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, I'd be fucking happy to go out with any of these big rappers that I listen to. Like, just people I listen to, even independent artists that aren't even that big or whatever. Like, they tour around and their shows are pretty small or whatever, but they make a cool little living off it. Like, a lot of these people, I'd be like, dude, that'd be sick. Like, doing that fucking Zion I show was like, still to this day, I'm like, slapping his shit. Like, dude, this dude's like, he's been around for hella long, this is hella tight. Like, I was so privileged to be able to go out there and do
Zion
that show.
opened for
Yeah.
us.
Yeah, that shit was Exactly. If you look at it, you look at it that way.
No disrespect to Zion, bro. No.
We just went at the end.
We just performed after you. That's all.
Yeah.
And it still was cracking after.
We got a lot of people to come.
Yeah, that's all we're saying. I was
Right across the street.
It was just funny. Yeah, but I don't know, bro. I don't know, bro. I think it's just funny because like I love you. We came in. It's been bigger and better. You got your project out. You got stickers. Hopefully you start selling these motherfuckers and shit.
I know. Right now, I'm just happy to like give the fucking gift of music to people. I'm like, especially the hard copies. I'm like, this is more intimate. Like the streaming's tight because you could just tap in and fucking listen. But like this shit is hella intimate, where you're like, oh, this is tight. Flip through it. You have it in your car if your car still has a CD player, and it's like no one else. There's no other CDs there, so you can slap that shit.
But some people even get this shit and they just want to have it to have it.
I know people are like, oh, fucking sign it for me, sign it. And I'm like, dude, that's like selling nice. But I'm like, really?
Who am I?
Yeah.
Bro, like my signature, dog.
I signed a couple.
Well, yeah, no, I feel you.
And I
And
was
you
like,
should want to, but
Dialect,
it's just because
son.
like that imposter syndrome and shit. You know what I mean? Because you're like, bro, like, who am I? You know what I mean? But at the same time, bro, like, you provide certain something for people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you should provide for me, bro. Like,
I think the biggest part is when they're like, this song made me feel this type of way. Or like my favorite thing is like, what's your favorite one? And then I'll get a fucking wide array of answers. And I'm like, okay, so like, you're feeling this, you're feeling this, you're feeling this one that fucking other people might not be feeling as much. And I'm like, that's tight. Because there's something for everybody.
tell me what you want to know. I can give you all my love.
I had my little cousin sing on that shit. She's fucking tight. She's talented.
I thought that shit was. I think this is crazy how like my cousin when he hit me up, he's like, "Lady Brown, I'm fucking with Lady Brown, nigga."
Yeah.
And I'm just like, nigga, this nigga's lightweight gangster, nigga. You know?
Yeah.
He's just like Lady Brown, my shit though, bro.
It's like an R&B jam. And
Yeah,
shit.
I know. Niggas like R&B. Bro.
You know what's funny about that song is the same weekend I wrote that song. The next day, the day before, we had a metal song that we did with Yuck Nasty and my brother Bias. It's on his record. I can't remember the name of it right now. But it's literally a metal song with rap at the end.
Yeah.
And then the next day I did this like, tell me what you wanna know. Like, and I was just like, when I was like, damn, I can go all the way to like this really dark double bass fucking metal rap shit to like an R&B slower jam. I'm like, that's pretty cool.
It builds your your confidence and shit.
Yeah, I was like, damn.
Like, you're like, yo, I could do anything at any time,
I know.
anywhere.
Yeah, because I'm like, I know what I can do. But then sometimes you surprise yourself too. You're like, oh shit, like I do that with you all the fucking time. I'm like, really? Like, am I gonna rap on this? Then I'll rap and I'm like, oh shit, I fit right in there. That's perfect.
Yeah.
But it's also because like me and you have a certain type of relationship where I'm like, oh, I could fucking hop in and like,
Well, that's why I try to do the things that you usually don't do, just because it's just like I want to see, because I know you can.
do.
You know what I mean? I literally do that on purpose because like I'm not gonna give you a layup type thing where it's like, oh, like this is definitely a beat I can hear him on. I'm like, is this a concept I can hear him on?
Yeah.
That's what I do with you.
I love concepts too. Like any song that has some sort of concept laid out. That's the hardest part. Is figuring out what you're gonna make the song about.
See, that's my.
It's already there. You're like, oh, you want 16 on this topic? Boom, easy.
Yeah. As an artist, depending on what it is, if I can find the words that come up right away, that's like the easiest part. Cause I'm like, those are the words that come first to mind. So let's make a chorus or a hook about it, and then I just start writing to the verse to it.
Yeah.
Because usually it'll take me pretty quick to make something catchy. Like, if the beat's
it's usually what feels right at the time. Yeah, and you're like,
good.
okay, that's gonna stick right there.
All right, bro. Well, fuck. You got anything else? We got like 30 minutes in? Yeah, we got 35, bro. Anything else you want to leave people, or you want to fucking? I don't know. We can hold hands.
I'm cool. Like, you're gonna probably spend the night on my couch this weekend. We can figure it out from there. We do have
Rebel activity,
tattoos.
bro. Y'all don't even know, bro.
We do have matching tattoos.
Rebel activity, bro. To infinity.
Hey, shout out. They made these stickers.
Did you have all this shit? Yeah, you had all this shit.
I didn't bring the Will Be Done ones, but yeah, we're about to fucking just slap them all over the place like it's Fight Club, and we're just a team of motherfuckers just going out slapping.
See, that's what for Brad Pitt you could have been. You could have been Brad Pitt.
Brad Pitt's a tight actor too.
That's why I usually
it.
ask people is Brad Pitt. Cause I'm a Brad Pitt dude. Like if I would have to be, if like someone's like, hey Mike, what actor would you want to be? If I could poof and vamoose to any actor.
All right, which Brad Pitt would you be? Which movie?
I would want to be Once Upon a Time in Hollywood and or from Troy, but really, basically, my personality, I'm probably the Brad Pitt from Burn After Reading.
I know you are. With the fanny pack?
Yeah.
I haven't seen that movie, but
like,
I've seen that shit. Holding weights and shit.
Yeah, and he dies.
Does he? Damn, fucking spoiler alert. I was gonna go home and watch that shit. I would be...
It's a slow burn.
I would be Brad Pitt from Inglourious Bastards.
You would.
Or, obviously, Fight Club, just because I want to fuck. That'd be tight.
Yeah, you
just
probably would.
people up.
Tyler Durden.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or I thought you'd be from Snatch.
Oh! Damn. I gotta make a choice, man. I'd love to be
You just want to be a gypsy. But
I'd act like a pikey when I'm fucking drunk all the time. We talking the accent and shit. We're just raised on that shit.
Yeah, bro.
But if I'd like to say anything, it'd be fuck Harmon.
Yeah, fuck me, bro.
Now I'm proud of you, dog.
I'm proud of you, bro.
Like, I appreciate you having me on and being like, fucking, your album's tight. And I know you're sincere about it.
I'm sincere as fuck about it, bro. Like, you can listen to your project fucking in the car. You can listen when you perform. You can listen to it when you're just headed in your headphones. You know what I'm saying? Your project's an all-around good project. It means a lot more to me just because I seen you grow up and seen you fucking, like, progress also. And I was there for half the songs, at least, when you're recording or writing.
Sure.
More, yeah, you know what I mean? Or more.
Sure.
But at the same time, so I know it means a lot more to me, but at the same time, I'm not a dumb listener. I'm pretty good at listening. I know, like, if it's some good shit, it's good shit. It doesn't matter if you're my boy or not. I mean, it does have a little spike to it because, like I said, I know your story and I see all that.
Might be a little biased.
Yeah, biased. I'm not Toby. But anyway, but at the same time, bro, like, even without a biased ear, I step out and say, like, okay, what is the quality of this? Who can hear this or what? And that's why I get surprised with, like, shit like Lady Brown, because I'm like, okay, I don't know if it's going to hit that way with other songs. And I'm like, oh, shit, it actually is hitting, like, what you wanted it to do, you know? Like, touching on a girl's, like, with the girl side of things, because it could be always aggressive and, like, hey, let me slow it down real quick. Let me soothe people. Let me give them something. Let me not be so intense right now.
Yeah, definitely, because I will get a little too intense sometimes, but I appreciate that perspective too, because I also look at it like some people become biased because they know me or they already like my music, and I'm like, okay, well, what do you like about it? What is it hitting at this time? So, like, that outside perspective, or someone that maybe hasn't heard of it or whatever, they're like, oh, this one's tight or whatever, I'm like, cool, so I'm touching your heart over here or with this type of song, and then this other motherfucker's feeling this over here, you know? So I appreciate that shit.
And I think this is a good push. I think you should push it for the rest of the year. I can't wait for a music video to come out.
I know. It's tough because with me, it's like, even before a project comes out, I'm like, what's next? Mm-hmm. What's next? And I get the post-album blues when I put something out. I'm like, fuck, I gotta make more music. I gotta just have, like, I feel like even a couple weeks after, I'm like, what's next? Even before it comes out, I'm like, what's next? What's the drive? How many songs do I have in the vault? What's going to be the next project? What's going to be the next move? And really, putting out content is what's important nowadays. But just getting back to fucking making music is like my favorite part. That's my favorite part of everything is just writing.
Make sure to come
recording.
up with some shit, bro. You gotta promote this one, bro.
You hear that, Aaron? You hear that, Aaron?
Aaron knows me a music video too. If you watch one of our podcasts, me and him, he has to do my Death Proof podcast. I don't know if we're gonna get all those girls that I need, but you know what I mean.
You got girls on deck?
No, I need girls on deck.
We're gonna make a Lady Brown video then.
Yeah, I mean, Marcel can help you with that, but with Aaron, he wants me to recreate my favorite movie, Death Proof, and there's 4 girls who have to be in like a car, and like I'm a stuntman and shit. So it has to seem like it's almost like
Never seen that movie.
Yeah, it's my favorite Quentin Tarantino movie, and it's like actually.
It's Quentin Tarantino?
Yeah, and they actually acclaimed it as one of his worst movies he ever made, but it's my favorite one he made.
It's fucking critics for you.
Yeah, but I mean, for him, a bad movie is like 72%. You know what I mean? All his other movies are like 90%. That's why. It's like.
Fucking Quentin Tarantino, right?
Yeah, Kill Bill.
Yeah.
But so Will Be Done, out now on all streaming platforms. Go ahead and hit him up to get a physical copy. Beautiful person, great soul patch.
Handsome, cunning.
We have the same tattoo.
Hardworking.
He's one of my best friends. He's a great dude. Check his journey. He's got 3 podcasts with me. Anything else, man?
Thanks again for having me, and thank you for everyone that fucking supports me and shows me love in any way. This shit is not easy to do. I have a full-time job that I take very fucking seriously. I have hella responsibilities that I take seriously. So any support that kind of fuels the fire for the music is like everything to me, because this is my biggest fucking passion. This is what I wake up and think about, what I obsess over all the fucking time. I can't get it out. I couldn't quit rapping even if I wanted to. So any support and any fuel to the fire fucking keeps me going, keeps the engine burning, and if you like the content, show support and you will get even more content.
Be the diesel fuel or the coals or the gas to his flame.
Sure.
Yeah, so produce that good energy. To all my lovers, listeners, and friends, thank you. And come again! Bro!
Yeah.
I think I ended that hella racist. I said, come again!
Oh, that's true.
We can cut it out. If
That's
not,
cool.
it's still in there.
Rebel activity, bitches!
Hey, what it is, it's Harmon Warhol. Hey, click all the links inside next to me. Thanks for watching. Subscribe. Go ahead and follow us on Instagram. Do something. Please show love. Hey, and get love back. Thank you.